Radiation therapy kills cancer cells by damaging their DNA or slowing their growth. This damaged DNA cannot repair, stops dividing, and dies, and removed from the body. Radiation therapy with a telecobalt machine uses cobalt-60 radioisotope that emits high-energy gamma ray photons, which is ionizing in nature and able to kill the cancerous cells. Cobalt-60 radioisotope is produced from cobalt-59 by neutron capture reaction. Cobalt-59 is natural and stable. It is bombarded with neutron in a nuclear reactor to produce cobalt-60. For the use in telecobalt machine, cobalt-60 is produced with an activity of around 5 to 10 kilocurie that gives an output 1 to 2 gray per minute at isocenter or at a treatment center. Cobalt-60 isotope, being unstable, decays to nickel-60 by emitting beta particle and a neutrino. The beta particle follows the law of conservation of charge, and the neutrino, being chargeless and massless, it follows the energy and momentum conservation. Cobalt-60 has a half-life of 5.27 years. At first, it emits two beta particles. 99.8% of beta are having energy 0.31 MeV and 0.12% of beta are having energy 1.48 MeV. Both the beta particle decay will produce nickel-60 radioisotope, which is continuously emitting gamma photons of energy 1.17 and 1.33 MeV. That results in cobalt-60 isotope, which is stable. In the plot, you can see how the initial quantity of the radionuclide decreasing to half of its initial value after one single half-life. Cobalt-60 are available in the form of disc or pellets. It is arranged in a stainless steel capsule. The capsule is a solid cylinder with dia 2 cm and it is doubly welded to prevent any leakage of the radioactive material. In the image you can see the telecobalt unit. This is the gantry, this is the collimator, and this is the couch or the patient support assembly. All three components can be rotated independently as per requirement. The axis of rotation of gantry, collimator and couch meets at a point in space. This imaginary point is called the isocenter, where the dose is being prescribed. If the isocenter is at the patient surface, the setup is called SSD, and if the isocenter is at the tumor center, then the setup is called the SAD. A telecobalt unit can store a radioactive source up to 250 RMM. RMM means Roentgen, that signifies the exposure at 1 meter in 1 minute. This much of higher activity source is hazardous also, so proper shielding is required for the safety of the patient, radiation workers and public. For this purpose, the source head is designed with a steel shell filled with lead or tungsten to make the equipment safer to use. The source remains in off position when there is no treatment. For the treatment, the source moves to the beam on position, and you can see a rod coming from the source head. That means the radiation is on. The source movement can be done with different mechanism. In earlier times, rotating wheel and mercury flow were used, but currently a heavy metal drawer is used that can be driven with pneumatic pressure. A high pressure is created to move the source drawer from fully shielded position to fully exposed position, and the pressure is dropped to a preset limit for the source retention. The radiation field in the patient is set with a light field. That is, when the source is in beam off position, a light source appears in the beam on position above the collimator opening. It allows the optical visualization of the radiation field and defined by the collimator opening. Now let's come to the control console. It is located outside the bunker. A bunker is the treatment room and the passage to it. The control console has audio-visual communication with the patient in the treatment room. The treatment time can be set from the control console for irradiation. It is having two timers, the primary and the secondary. The primary timer controls the irradiation time and the secondary timer accounts for the treatment time and also the source movement from beam off to beam on position and beam on to beam off position. This extra time is more than the treatment time and called the shutter timer error. We will discuss the shutter timer error in a different lecture. For the safety of the treatment, there are some interlocks. If they are not cleared, we cannot start the treatment. Some of these are the door interlock, air pressure interlock, wedge filter interlock, tray interlock, and a timer interlock. In a radiotherapy department, these three lights will be available. The red indicates the source is on, the yellow will indicate the source is in transit, and the green will indicate the source is in safe position. This is the trefoil symbol indicating a radioactive source inside the room.